Where the Wild Things Are, written and illustrated by Maurice Sendak, is a seminal work in the realm of children's literature. Published in 1963 by Harper and Row, the book has become a beloved classic, celebrated for its imaginative narrative, compelling illustrations, and profound psychological depth. The story follows a young boy named Max, who, after being sent to his room as punishment, imagines traveling to a fantastical world inhabited by wild creatures who crown him as their king. The book's exploration of themes such as anger, imagination, and the parent-child relationship resonates with readers of all ages. Plot summary: the narrative of Where the Wild Things Are is deceptively simple. Max, dressed in his wolf costume, causes mischief at home, chasing the dog with a fork and yelling at his mother. When his mother calls him a wild thing, Max retorts, "I'll eat you up." Consequently, he is sent to his room without supper. In his room, Max's imagination transforms his surroundings into a forest, and he embarks on an adventure to an island inhabited by the wild things, large, monstrous creatures who initially threaten to eat him. Max tames them with a magic trick by staring into their eyes without blinking. The wild things crown him as their king, and they indulge in a wild rumpus, a chaotic and joyous celebration. However, Max eventually becomes lonely and decides to return home, where he finds his supper waiting for him, still hot. Themes and analysis: imagination and escapism. One of the central themes of Where the Wild Things Are is the power of imagination and escapism. Max's journey to the land of the wild things serves as an escape from the constraints and frustrations of his real life. This imaginary world allows Max to explore his emotions and assert control, something he cannot do in reality. The transformation of his room into a forest and then into an oceanic voyage is a testament to the boundless nature of a child's imagination. Anger and emotional expression: Sendak's book delves into the complex emotions of childhood, particularly anger. Max's misbehavior and subsequent punishment stem from his anger and frustration, emotions that many children can relate to. The wild things themselves are manifestations of Max's unchecked emotions. By becoming their king, Max symbolically gains control over his own feelings. The wild rumpus is a cathartic release, allowing Max to express his wildness in a safe, imaginative space. Parental relationships and discipline. The book also explores the parent-child relationship and the theme of discipline. Max's mother's punishment of sending him to his room without supper is a common disciplinary tactic. However, the story suggests that this form of punishment can be counterproductive, as it leads Max to retreat into his imagination. Ultimately, Max's decision to return home signifies his understanding of the importance of his mother's love and care, which is reaffirmed by the presence of his supper, indicating that despite his wild behavior, he is still loved and cared for. Loneliness and belonging. Max's journey also reflects themes of loneliness and the search for belonging. While he initially revels in his role as king of the wild things, he soon realizes that he misses the warmth and love of his home. This longing for belonging and the comfort of familial love is a powerful message, emphasizing that even in our wildest moments, the need for connection and love remains paramount. Illustrations and visual storytelling. Maurice Sendak's illustrations play a crucial role in the storytelling of Where the Wild Things Are. The visual progression from small, confined spaces to vast, wild landscapes mirrors Max's emotional journey. The detailed and expressive illustrations of the wild things themselves blend elements of whimsy and menace, reflecting the dual nature of Max's emotions. The use of color, space, and composition enhances the narrative, making the book a rich visual experience. Character design. The wild things are a unique amalgamation of various creatures, each with distinct features yet sharing a cohesive visual style. Their design balances fright and friendliness, embodying the wildness that Max feels. The anthropomorphic qualities of the wild things allow readers to see parts of Max in them, reinforcing the idea that they are extensions of his own psyche. Sendak's use of space in the illustrations is masterful. The gradual expansion of the illustrations from confined, bordered images to full-page spreads mirrors Max's journey into his imagination. The climactic wild rumpus scenes, where the illustrations take over the pages with minimal text, allow readers to immerse themselves fully in the chaos and joy of the moment. Impact and legacy. Where the Wild Things Are has had a profound impact on both children's literature and popular culture. Its exploration of complex emotions and use of rich, evocative illustrations set a new standard for picture books. The book has been translated into numerous languages and has sold millions of copies worldwide. Awards and recognition. The book received the Caldecott Medal in 1964, one of the highest honors in children's literature, recognizing Sendak's outstanding illustrations. It has also been included in many best of lists, such as the New York Public Library's 100 Great Children's Books and Time Magazine's 100 Best Children's Books of All Time. Adaptations. Where the Wild Things Are has been adapted into various media, including an animated short in 1973, a live-action animated film directed by Spike Jonze in 2009, and even an opera. Each adaptation brings a new dimension to the story, exploring the themes and characters in different ways. Influence on children's literature. The book's success and critical acclaim have inspired countless authors and illustrators. Its honest depiction of childhood emotions and innovative visual storytelling have influenced a generation of creators. Many contemporary picture books echo the themes and stylistic choices pioneered by Sendak. Maurice Sendak's life and career understanding. Maurice Sendak's life and career provides further insight into where the wild things are. Born in 1928 in Brooklyn, New York, to Polish Jewish immigrants, Sendak was deeply affected by the loss and trauma experienced by his family during the Holocaust. These experiences shaped his worldview and his work, infusing his stories with a sense of depth and realism. Early career. Sendak's career began with illustrating other authors' works, but he quickly established himself as a talented storyteller in his own right. His early works, such as Kenny's Window, 1956, and The Sign on Rosie's Door, 1960, displayed his unique style and narrative voice. Other notable works beyond Where the Wild Things Are, Sendak created numerous other acclaimed works, including In the Night Kitchen, 1970, and Outside Over There, 1981. These books, like Where the Wild Things Are, explore themes of imagination, fear, and the complexities of childhood. Personal life and legacy. Sendak was known for his candid and often contrarian views on children's literature. He believed in respecting the intelligence and emotional depth of children, often addressing darker themes that many other authors shied away from. His legacy continues to influence and inspire the field of children's literature. Conclusion. Where the Wild Things Are remains a timeless classic, beloved by generations of readers for its rich storytelling, emotional depth, and stunning illustrations. Maurice Sendak's masterpiece continues to capture the imaginations of children and adults alike, offering a profound exploration of childhood emotions and the power of imagination. The book's enduring appeal lies in its ability to resonate on multiple levels, providing both a captivating adventure and a thoughtful reflection on the complexities of growing up.